Yo, what's up? I'm Sir Esters.
It's your boy Jay.
And this B scripts.
And we're the Unintelligent Graduates. And this is another episode.
Yeah.
And class is in session. So you already know how we talk. And you know how we start. Let's talk about how everybody's week been. Go ahead and start it off, Scripts.
Well, I mean, you know how my week's been. It's normally pretty crazy, but this week's actually been quite chill until I ran into a Cowboys fan the other day.
Oh, talk about that, man. You troll, dog. You a troll.
Yeah.
You a troll, dog. I was
This
laughing
man, he commented on some reason about like 3 reasons why Dak Prescott's going to win the Cowboys the Super Bowl this year. So I commented on his video that came up on my Facebook feed. I said, here's 3 reasons they're not going to win. I said, Tom Brady's 0-7. They win that game. They're 0-7 versus Tom Brady. They win that game. They have to come to Philadelphia, which they can never win a playoff game in Philadelphia. 2, and then 3, they got Dak Prescott at QB. So that's basically. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like that was my comment. And also, this man sent me a Facebook friends request and a message saying, "Hey, man, hey, thanks for adding or thanks for subbing to the page and blah blah blah." And how long you been a Dallas fan? So like I said, I sent him a picture of an Eagles player. You know what I'm saying? Saying like, Jason Kelce ain't allowed a sack all season or even a quarterback pressure. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then he just kept going on like I'm a Cowboys fan. And he starts telling me how he's going to go to Tampa and go watch the game. Am I going to go down to the game? And I'm like, why would I go down to the game? I'm not a Cowboys or Buccaneers fan.
He didn't realize who he was talking to, did he?
He didn't know he was talking to Philadelphia Shrek.
This man asked me if I wanted to buy any Cowboys gear. And that's when I just decided to end the conversation. He asked me if I want to buy any Cowboys gear, and I sent him a picture of an AJ Brown jersey. It sold out on NFL.com. I said, "Hey, can you give me one of these, cuz? And the size like 8X?" You know what I'm saying? And then he finally got it. I don't know, man. That shit was crazy. But I mean, the rest of the week.
He thought he found a friend on the internet, dog.
Oh, the rest of the week. His hopes up and all that, dog. No. Hey, that's a Cowboys fan, man.
We still ain't got the car figured out.
And he was talking about he sent you a photo. They finna take over Raymond James Stadium, dude.
Yeah. I said, come on, man. You got 2,000 followers on your Facebook, bro. You ain't taking over the whole goddamn stadium, bro. So what is it? Let's you play this some Al Qaeda shit with this cheap Photoshop you got going on this goddamn photo, bro. I don't know.
All the hate in his heart, dog.
Hey, that's a true fan, bro. Right there, dog. He a true Cowboys fan, man.
He is too, because he lives here in Texas too. He driving all the way to Raymond James Stadium. So
damn, for real.
I was thinking he was gonna ask me if he wanted a carpool or something. I was like, bro, I ain't carpooling with no goddamn Cowboys fan unless I know the Bucs are gonna win. If the Bucs win, they're gonna be one funny ass car ride home. That's gonna be one.
Damn.
Oh man, but besides that, there ain't real shit happened, man. But I still can't get the car figured out. Still got me confused. I'm gonna have to break down and just buy a fuel filter, put it in, and hopefully that helps fix it.
So it's still not starting?
Still not starting, and I've tried to flush the fuel lines.
What about the starter?
The starter's fine. Like it's turning over. It's not getting any combustion. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like it's not like clicking or whatnot, like if it's a starter or battery, but it's just there's no combustion going on. So I'm like, the fuel isn't hitting somewhere to get, started. And then some guy ran out of gas in front of me today, and I said, I feel you, brother. I feel you. He's like, hey, bro, can you help me? You help me, man. I said, I feel you, bro. But I'm working. I was like, okay, good. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, hey, you broke down right next to a gas station. You gonna be all right.
Good.
Like, hey, bro. Yeah, I saw some. I was like picking up somebody's order, and I saw him running across the street with a gas can. I said, this is why you don't run your car at E, motherfucker. I said, this is why you don't run. I said, shit. I get paranoid. It get down to a quarter tank. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa, I'm gonna run out of gas. I'm gonna be stuck on my ass, middle of the highway, run out of gas. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so talk about your week, Jay.
Man, hey, my week was stressful as shit, bro. I actually had to go to HR on my management team. Now it's under investigation, and some of the people that go to work with me, they listen to the show, so I can't say everything. I have to tell you what happened, like offline, but it's some shenanigans going on, dog, and it's been going on for a little over a year. You know what I mean? I'm just feeling like I'm being singled out. That's about that's the most I'm gonna say. But HR, I had to actually get HR involved in this shit, bro, and that happened. On the bright side, you know what I'm saying? I beat Callisto Protocol. I beat that shit yesterday on the stream, bro. I thought I was still doing missions, and then Josh Duhamel, the guy who's in the Transformers movies, he's the main character in the game, and he said something that signaled like it was like we're hitting the end game, and I was like, oh shit. And then your boy who played Star Killer in the Force Unleashed games, he's in it. I had to fight that dude, and I beat the game, bro. That shit was crazy. And the way it ends, it looks like they're going to do a sequel. I think they got even an expansion pass coming to do, like, I guess, to finish the story, because like the way it ends, Josh Duhamel, like, he sacrifices himself to let the girl, because the girl from The Boys that plays Kimiko, she's in the game too. So you team up with her. You eventually team up with her to try to escape. He throws her in the last life pod to get out.
Hold on, you saying she's in the game? So is she doing a voice or?
Yeah, dude, she got a voice in there. Bro, I couldn't believe it,
because voice and she got a body.
She don't even talk in the voice, you know what I'm saying? Because she's like a silent mute or whatever.
Yeah.
So hearing her voice for the first time, I'm like, God damn, that's weird. But she's a dope ass actress, bro.
Sure.
And the way that this game, how they got their faces, their likenesses in, and the motion capture, bro, it's
that's why I was asking, because the woman actually looked like her. That's why I was wondering.
It looked just like her, man, and like they don't move. It's not like old PlayStation 3 games where it's like Fallout or Skyrim where they just kind of move like robots and shit. They actually move like I'm watching a movie. It was like I was playing a movie, which I like a lot. And it ends on a cliffhanger. Like Josh Duhamel isn't dead; he's still alive, and I think it's either gonna be for the spinoff. I mean, not spinoff, a sequel, or for this. I guess there's DLC plan for this shit. But other than that, bro,
DLC would be good.
That's all I got, man. I'm just excited for this extended weekend.
Well, mine's been typical. You know how it goes.
Losing, sports gambling.
Hey, yeah, sports gambling. Basically, Seahawks screwed me. And I'm giving myself a budget. I've been on a winning streak, been on a losing streak now.
Yeah.
So I give myself a budget, but watching this game, damn Jaguars. Y'all wild.
Can't be a baller on a budget, bro.
It seemed like the Chargers finna score again from what it
looked like it.
What I'm looking at.
Right now is the time to bet the Jags will win the game, though. You're getting crazy odds at that point.
Yeah, go ahead and bet on the Jags, man.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Chargers go to the playoffs, dog.
It might be plus 1,700 for 100 right now.
Like I said, I wanted us to get that draft pick, man. We fired our offensive coordinator. We took some other people with them. Hey, I'm satisfied.
All I know is we blowing their backs out right now.
Now we gotta see. Now we gotta see how we gotta do on the off. What we gonna do on the off season, man.
These homeless ass Chargers, dog. We playing like we need a home.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, it gets 14-27. Somebody need to back the truck up. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and one of y'all wasn't here when he was here, but one of the coworkers passed. I'm like, damn, went to his funeral. I didn't stay for the whole funeral, did a little pop in and out.
Yeah.
He was Asian. He was Asian. It's crazy like how much the Asian community lock up together because he had a full. Hey, the church was full, dog.
Hold on, who was it?
I don't think you know him. His name was Kung.
Okay, no.
Yeah, he came over when you left.
Okay, 'cause I thought it was a dude on first shift.
Well, then I probably would have knew him then.
Like he used to come in with with the two like one had a mole.
Man, I ain't messing with you. Vati and Sarah, bro.
Yeah, Sarah. Like, you know, he would roll in with them. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about?
You talking about
Yeah,
Yee?
Yee.
Yeah.
Oh, I
no,
thought
it wasn't Yee, man.
Okay.
But yeah,
and my condolences.
He came to our zone when both of y'all left.
Okay.
Yeah, when both of y'all left, he came.
Was
That's
it
when
one of
was
the
like,
was it one of the twin dudes that one of the twin brothers that worked in Zone 12?
he wasn't a twin, but
I thought they had like
not all Asian people are looking like one.
No, they were
What you
literally
gonna say?
like identical twins. Like they'd come to work together, they lived together.
you wildin', bro.
He trying to say Siamese twins. All
trying
right,
to joke, bro.
I can read the code.
I ain't doing that, Doug. I
can
ain't
read
joking.
the code.
Donnie Darko, cuz.
Hey.
Racist.
But yeah, I went to it, man. It was just crazy, like the whole Asian community, man. Like it was a full church, man. I did a pop in and out and stuff.
Yeah,
it was good. It was good seeing that, dog. They showed him a lot of love, man.
We all know S just went for the food.
No, I did an in and out, dog.
Spit my damn drink out.
Nah, bro.
Man, you know I came in for the egg
Went to the
roll,
gym today.
Yeah.
Hey, dog, the gym, it's so good on the weekends when nobody's there. Like,
I don't know how that feels like because I hadn't been to the gym yet, bro.
You playing bullshit, man.
I am.
You can't tell by this chin right here. The gym and me do not know each other anymore.
He said the gym and me don't.
We have gone our separate ways.
Like,
I know.
Like we've been walking like at the park, up the road and shit. Like we'll go walk like a mile or two. But I have. That's where I'm trying to find that balance, that work-life balance, where I can actually go to the gym after work or before work. Because I also do on some days I'm streaming, some days I just need to just help around the house and shit. So,
yeah,
that's
but also
you got.
But also, you know, special week this week. Well, next week, if you want to count. Next week, Monday, Martin Luther King birthday. We have a special episode today talking about what great things he did or how he influenced us, if we will say. But let's get on to our first topic, man. Let's talk about what I was just talking about, MLK, man. And the History Channel on their website, they did a couple little facts that people didn't know about. If you didn't know, Martin Luther King's name was he was born Michael, and his dad went to Germany, and he heard about Martin Luther, and that's why he changed his name to Martin. And Martin Luther King, he graduated college at the age of 15. And basically, if you didn't know, I Have a Dream speech was not his first at the Lincoln Memorial. He was in prison over nearly 30 times.
Mm-hmm.
And he had so many death attempts. It's crazy.
Hold on. Because you just kind of glossed over the fact that this dude's name was, I can't say dude, that sound disrespectful. That the doctor's name was Michael.
Yeah.
So his dad so after his dad went to Germany, I'm assuming like during the war or something, he heard about the St. Martin Luther, and then he came back and he legally changed his name to Martin Luther while he was a child.
Well, in 1934, his dad went to Germany, and then he heard about the Protestant leader Martin Luther, and he changed Martin's name. Well, Michael's name to Martin when he was 5 years old.
Yeah, imagine that change, bro. You've been called Michael your whole damn life, and then all of a sudden you gotta be now it's Martin.
Yeah, man, it's wild.
That's crazy. I mean, but it's cool. It could be worse. You could have called him fucking Adolf or some shit.
Yeah, and you already know his name. It's a federal holiday.
Yep.
And they just talk about stuff, how he influenced us or made us see a bigger picture and stuff like that. You know, we could jump in and out conversation about it, but when I went to Atlanta, me and my brother, we actually went to his house, his what We went to the church, Ebenezer Church, Baptist Church.
Yeah.
Like they got the original Ebenezer Baptist Church. Then
I
they
was about
got
to.
the
I was about to say, is it the original church that just built onto it, or is it like? Because I know
no,
that
they
church
got
is
the
huge.
original, and then the
Yeah.
one beside it is the church now,
The
which is
new
like
church.
real big. It's kind of
Yeah.
like
I heard it's like
Mount
a mega
Zion.
church almost.
It's like Mount Zion,
Yeah.
if you know where that is. It's kind of like that, but they still got the original where Martin Luther King was preaching at. Him, his father, where they preached at. And when you go to the original church, it has like speakers on where Martin Luther King is speaking and all that.
Oh shit.
I know. Folks didn't know though his own mom was actually killed by a bullet in that same exact church.
Yeah. His mom was killed in the church.
What?
Yeah, his mom was
Bro,
also
I
killed
never
by a
knew
bullet.
that.
In 1974, bro. 69 years old. She was shot by a person inside that same church where her son used to speak.
Yeah. His mother was also killed by a stray bullet. And they had a nice ass house too. The house is
really?
nice. Like a lot of them lived in that house. If I'm not mistaken, also they was telling us they was just telling stories about his family. His brother drowned. There's a lot of the only person that's still living right now is his. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's his sister. Is the only one that's living right now.
His children still around. His wife passed a few years
No,
ago.
his children's living. Yeah, his children living, but of his his sister, his siblings, his sister.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, is still living. But it's very good and interesting to go to like just where he lived at, the church, and then they didn't let us walk into like the church that they have now. We couldn't go in there, but we was able to go to the original and stuff like that. It was very eye-opening to see how smart, intelligent he was.
Yeah.
Because as I said before, he graduated college at 15 years old. He was ahead of his time, just being honest. And a lot of people like him for that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad because it's sad because he had to die to change a country.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's when I actually found out about what the word martyr means. I mean, even though like me being brought up in a Baptist and a Catholic household, like the first martyr that I honestly should have known about was like Jesus.
Yeah.
But because I always hear about Jesus all the time, it was never explained to me that he was a martyr. I actually understood what the word martyr meant was through Martin, like hearing about the tragedy of Martin Luther King and stuff. And his assassination.
Yeah, the crazy thing about it is if he wasn't slain, would there really be a change? That's a real answer to a question.
That's a deep question too.
Like, will there really be a change if he didn't get slain?
I will have to be optimistic and say yes. I think that because you had more than just him. You had like John Lewis, former Senator John Lewis, who was there too. You had Reverend Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton. I'm pretty sure that we would have had to change.
Malcolm, you also had Malcolm X, but
he was assassinated first before Martin, though.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, he was assassinated first, but also we would probably had changes, but it wouldn't have happened as quick.
You don't think so?
It wouldn't happen as quick. I think Lyndon B. Johnson he signed the act to help. If you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, but I think
after Martin Luther King Jr. got slain or assassinated,
because there were riots. Both riots when Malcolm X was murdered, and then when Martin Luther King was murdered, there was riots. There was definitely some riots. I think it wasn't just Lyndon B. Johnson was trying to be nice about the shit, because I heard he wasn't even a nice dude. Heard he was kind of racist too. I think it was more so to stop a revolt, to stop a revolution, like a real revolution.
Yeah.
Because like the shit that happened on January 6th would pale in comparison to what would have happened back in the day in the 60s if he hadn't signed that law.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, well, it's crazy. It's taken even more people of color that's had to have died publicly to really make any real changes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he started the changes and then just kind of stalled out because America's still racist. And then the whole George Floyd situation happened, and that really sparked a lot of changes. Now that's, in my opinion, it's kind of stalled out again. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
So
see people
you're
really.
saying like a pattern that like somebody
Yeah,
has to die in order for some change to happen.
just until everybody forgets about it, and then it just goes back to being the way it is. It shouldn't be that way. And I mean, it's kind of MLK preached that violence shouldn't cause change.
That's true.
You know,
But that was one of the things that he was preaching and stuff. As a man of God, but it shouldn't have to take a death to make some shit move forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a sad thing because Martin Luther King. I'm not. No man should get killed, but you understood why Malcolm X was slain, and
Mm-hmm.
and Martin Luther King, he was slain too. But you could see why it was deep. It was deeper with Martin Luther King instead of Malcolm X, because
Well, like
Malcolm X.
because Malcolm X was like he was talking about any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
more
So it really
militant.
didn't impact as
Yeah,
much as Martin Luther King, because Martin Luther King was talking about
peace
turn the other cheek
yeah.
and
well,
stuff like that.
this is how much his family even believed. The guy that shot and killed his mother was on death row, and his family, Martin Luther King's family, is the ones that changed that, and they didn't believe in the death penalty, and so he served life in prison.
Yeah, you talking
Like
about Ray?
yeah, and
Yeah,
that to me is just pretty amazing that he set an example for not just himself but his entire family to carry on. Like violence is not the answer, you know.
Yeah.
And that
It was just I don't know, like because I would always hear like my dad, he would always kind of teach me this about Martin Luther King, and then school would do it. I always would question like the differences between what the school was trying to teach and what my folks were trying to teach. You know what I'm saying? Like the school seemed like it was trying to water it down
mm-hmm.
on why he was doing it. They didn't really talk about like the shit like that was happening in Birmingham. Um, they never really talked about like Martin Luther King being in prison so many times just for protesting and all this stuff. It was just more of a yeah, it's like a watered down approach on it on explaining like in layman's terms on trying to explain what this man's impact was and then the stuff that he had to go through while he was alive to help the change. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing they'll talk about in school is with the first thing they talk about was the "I have a dream" speech. Powerful speech, but honestly, I think the one that hits me the most is the
they talk
mountaintop.
about let me in better terms. You talking about they talk about the popularity instead of talking about
Yeah,
the struggle.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The sugar coated version, and then once it gets to because you eventually have to get to the end of the story in Memphis, and they just say he was assassinated by a lone gunman or some kind of shit, and that's
You
how they
really,
end it.
you really can't. You really gotta teach yourself before you let anybody else teach you. If you
Mm-hmm.
really want the true meaning of things or the true impact of something.
Yep.
Because until I really went full in depth when it came to like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, all these like leaders, I really didn't hear a lot until I really went full in depth. Like I
Mm-hmm.
heard little stuff here and there about them, but until I went full in depth on them,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's when I really got my full research, and I was like, okay, I found out who they really are.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember like one of my teachers, he was seventh grade. I ain't gonna say his name, but I remember he was telling me the difference between Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Basically, he would tell me Malcolm X was teaching wrong and Martin Luther King was teaching right. That was the reason nobody cared about Malcolm X and everybody cared about Martin Luther King until you went fully in depth to you really didn't realize Malcolm X, he was just preaching his own death, just like Martin Luther King was.
Mm-hmm.
But the difference is Malcolm X, he found out he was teaching wrong and was trying to correct himself.
Yeah, that's the part they don't talk about.
Yeah. Yeah. He was trying to correct himself on saying white people and black people can get along.
I think he found when that was like when he went to Mecca is when he realized it, because I think he said that's when he saw that there was Muslims of pretty much every color.
Yeah.
Was there, and then that's what made him realize, and it was like the nation was actually kind of influencing that hate when that wasn't really the only option.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a lot of school is good and all, but you really don't find stuff until you really go in depth. Whether it's Martin Luther King, U.S. history,
I do this shit with my kids now, like with U.S. history, like a few years ago, when my daughter was in elementary school, they had a school project about U.S. presidents, and she drew her name that she drew out of the hat was Andrew Jackson. And now here,
crazy ass Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson, in Tennessee, he's a hero. You know what I'm saying? But they don't talk about
the Trail of Tears.
Yeah, they don't talk about the Trail of Tears. They don't talk about the shit that he did on his plantation, how he was raping women, fathering hundreds of children. You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about all that stuff. They paint it as a nice picture. I was telling my daughter, I said, what they're teaching you, like they're teaching you that, like, you take those facts, but also listen to these facts too. I told her, I said, honestly, he's not really a good person. Based on the stuff that he was
crazy
doing.
as shit.
Yeah, I said based on his actions, he wasn't really. I told her he's not really a good person, and this is why. And then I had to show her why, and I told her because she was upset that she had drew this dude's name. But I said, you know what I'm saying, don't take it to heart. I mean, just you need to know the truth. You know what I'm saying, because if we let people just rewrite the history, you know what I'm saying, the true history is going to be forgotten. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of wish that, and I hope it's changed since I was in school, like the teaching of the story of Martin Luther King or even Malcolm X, hell, Marcus Garvey, because that's another one where they paint, like in school they painted him as if he was a militant. He was militant, but he wasn't. He was more just trying to get people back to Africa kind of shit. But they just painted Marcus Garvey on a picture that it was more negative than positive. I just wish that schools would teach what really happened and why these social leaders, you know what I'm saying, are who they are and you know what I'm saying. And all
well, just now starting to talk about Frederick Douglass more, you know. History books, they kind of skip past Frederick Douglass and mention most history.
The most I know about Frederick Douglass, I know he was an abolitionist. I know he was was he part of the Underground Railroad?
He helped, but he wasn't like he wasn't.
I know Harriet Tubman was
he helped, but he wasn't doing the Harriet Tubman type thing. He had a part in it, but he wasn't doing no Harriet Tubman.
I know he was doing a lot of papers and research on, not research.
He was doing the more. He was doing, if you could say, he was doing the more political side.
Okay.
He was doing stuff in front of the camera. I know he didn't have cameras back days, but it's the best analogy I could say. He was doing the stuff in front of the camera instead of doing it behind closed doors.
I'm glad you said it, because somebody listening will be like, "They had cameras back then."
Yeah, if you understand where I'm coming from. Yeah, that's what he did.
Sketch artist.
Is that what you could say back in the day? He was.
Get the hair. Get all that hair.
Stay still for another 20 minutes.
Gotta get all that hair in. Hold on.
But also, his birthday didn't become a federal holiday until Ronald Reagan signed off on it.
Fucking Reagan.
Man, I thought it was. I thought it happened after he passed. That's when I won't say passed, when he was murdered.
Yeah, I thought that's when the Civil Rights Act was hit.
Okay.
But his birthday got turned into a federal holiday with Ronald Reagan.
So like, how y'all feel about when because like, you know, there's always a talk like there's the whole the FBI was actually listening in like they did all the leaders,
you know,
but they were also trying to say
J.
that
Edgar Hoover wasn't no joke, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Like they were
if you ever watched what was that movie called that Leonardo DiCaprio played him?
I don't even know.
It was called what was it called? But he played J. Edgar Hoover. Hey, dude
was called J. Edgar.
Yeah, J. Edgar.
So,
but it's a good ass. I'm gonna be honest. It's a good ass movie.
Yeah.
But hey, with everybody that's good comes the bad. It shows the good side of them and the bad side of them. Like he's trying to do the best,
because like they were trying to like pull like his personal life, because apparently like
I
don't believe in
that was blackmailing him to the point of
blackmailing him.
Stop doing what you're doing, or we're gonna let your wife know that you've been cheating and all that. For everybody, where every good there's a bad.
Yeah.
And basically, he was cheating on his wife and all that. Everybody knew that, but his wife Coretta still stuck by him through it.
Mm-hmm.
Down there.
I never talked about how J. Edgar was a cross-dresser.
When it comes to life, man, nobody's perfect. Like that's just being a realistic type person.
At the end of the day, he's still a man though. But it's like I've noticed that like lately, in the last few years or several years, a lot of that stuff has been popping up about the slanderous shit that they were trying to say about Dr. Martin Luther King, like the cheating and the infidelity or whatever. I honestly don't care if he did or not, because that didn't impact I don't even think that would even impact the movement. You know what I'm saying?
No, there was a bigger solution, man. I don't think nobody cares. Everybody knew he was cheating, but nobody really cares.
But back in the day, that was kind of,
everybody was cheating. Yeah. But J. Edgar Hoover, dog, that was a bad motherfucker. No lie, dog. Like,
but I heard about that cross-dressing shit.
He did try to do what's best for the country. Mm-hmm. And he was a dirty motherfucker, but he did what was best for the country. That he felt that was the best thing, because he had wiretaps on Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, John F. Kennedy, the mafia. He had a lot of stuff. Going on. But I also heard, and from the movie, it also says that he was gay. Also,
yeah, so he was closeted.
Yeah, he was in the closet gay, and that's one of the reasons why he never went after the mafia. He went after the Black Panthers instead of the mafia, because the mafia had videos and pictures of him being gay, and that was one of the reasons he went after the Black Panthers.
It'd take a man to think like a woman and be that vindictive, because
what?
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, it's a lot of stuff, man. Like, hey, so let's get on to our next. Next topic, though. All I can say is thank you, Martin Luther King, for what you did, because you made an impact on the world.
That was the question I was going to ask, though. Do you think that his efforts have made a big enough impact? Do you think we reached that dream?
Yeah, made not to the full restoration of the country, but it made a big impact to where we have laws, we have a lot of stuff that goes for blacks. Not like it's not going to be fully established yet. It's never. I don't think it's going to be ever fully to where black people's on the same level, if you understand where I'm coming from. Because we're 200 years back. We're never going to be on the same level. But Martin Luther King, for him to lose his life, to make people see the bigger picture, because until he really, you still had people rocking with us back in the day.
Yeah.
But until Martin Luther King came out, and because there was people, you seen video, people was hitting them, doing all this.
Oh, all kinds of shit, bro.
Yeah,
wow,
and he was
just doing the
turning
marching.
They want you to have a reaction. Like they want you to have a reaction on them doing. They be like, "Oh, this nigger," like excuse my language. "Oh, this nigger." He's gonna have a reaction when I hit him and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he don't make a reaction. That made it didn't make all of them feel a certain type of way, but it did. Like it did help a couple people. Now I'm gonna be honest about that. But we'll never be on the same level or the same playing field. But he made a big impact, man. Whether it's in the U.S. and also in other countries.
I can say, like, if it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for his contribution, bro, we won't be doing what we talking about now.
We wouldn't be doing this, and to be real, no telling where we would be at right now if it wasn't for him.
I honestly don't think I would even be here, bro. Straight up, if it wasn't for him. I truly believe that shit. So I like to thank Martin Luther King, man, because we're getting closer to that dream, man. We almost there.
I don't think we'll ever get there, dog.
I think we'll get there, bro.
I don't think we'll ever get there. We can try as much as we can, dog. The only way I can see us to get there by a little bit, we'll be dead and gone, bro. And now because I ain't trying to be funny, I'm not trying to be silly, but I'm just gonna be real.
Yeah.
Interracial relationships, bro.
Bro, hey man, you brought that up, man. Just real quick, dog. I had a TikTok came up, bro. It was an old Muhammad Ali interview that he did with some dude in the BBC or some shit, and he was talking about how he was talking anti-interracial marriages and stuff, and it shook me. I was like, damn, for real? Like he was thinking like that, but it's crazy.
There's a lot of people that feels like you should stick to your own culture.
Yeah.
Like I can see why a lot of people think like that, but I like interracial relationships too. I respect it. Like
for me, being a product of an interracial relationship, it's just hearing that from one of my heroes. I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up to hear. You know what I'm saying? But
the whole thing is also it's because they feel like it could. I ain't saying it's gonna taint the culture or nothing, but you don't know who's gonna really be teaching you that side of the culture, if you understand where I'm coming from. Like you had a great father, you had a great mother, but let's say like you're half black and you're half Filipino and you don't know nothing about your black side. I can understand a lot of aspects of it. Even when it comes to white people, when they want an all Aryan race, I'd be like, that's not the right thing. But if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But I don't think we'll ever be on the same playing field. Either way, we'll never.
As long as the systemic laws are in effect, bro. Yeah, it's because it goes deeper than just I have a dream, bro. It goes down bare bones to how this country was created on the Constitution.
You still got people rocking Confederate flags.
They
don't think it's about slavery.
The redline city
like you still got stuff where, and then they trying to take slavery out of textbooks. They're trying to forget it, but it's not the point of trying to forget. It's trying to get to the point you need to build up off of that and how you can capitalize off of making it better instead of trying to forget it. Don't try to forget nothing.
Own it.
Germany, from what I've been hearing, like I was watching some on YouTube and they were talking about how Germany, they're not trying to forget the Nazis. Meaning, like if someone, let's say, like you know how people in our bathrooms throw up the swastikas, white power, and all that. Like if someone did that in Germany, like a swastika, they'll close down the whole building and find out who did that swastika and charge them to that. And they also got museums on like why it's not good, like on the Nazis. Like people want to throw tear down the statues. I can understand that type of stuff, but you still need to have a museum
Like,
on the Confederates, on the
I would say
Confederate
take
Army.
down the statue. I was always a proponent of take down those fucking those Confederate statues, because there's statues in fucking California and shit, in New York and shit. Like, take those statues down and put them in a museum.
Yeah, I feel like don't forget the past.
Yeah,
but see how you can be a better country off the past. Until we be a better country, dog, I don't ever see it happening. Until, like I said, I don't think we should just tear down the statues and throw them away or throw them in the river or something like that. Build a museum to find out how this cannot happen ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, until you really try to get to the bone of things, to really try to find out how you better it, like, because it's I don't see us ever being a better country. We could try to act like, but we're never.
January 6th just showed a lot of that shit though.
Yeah,
because when I saw
they stormed
more
the Capitol.
Yeah, I saw more Confederate flags and 45 flags. You know what I'm saying? Than our own country flags, and
that's why
right
we
there.
can't really. That's why we really can't build a better country, dog. Like, over stuff like that.
Well, yeah, we gonna move on, bro.
Hey, let's get on to our next topic, though, dog. We're going two.
I know.
Yeah. Let's get on to this. Basically,
I like that. We went a whole 40 minutes, pretty much.
That's good, though. That's good.
I like that.
Hey, let's get on to this 42 mil, though. Or you could round it out to 43 mil.
This lady's face, though.
Hey, Katrina Bookman was playing slots at the Resorts World Casino in Jamaica, Queens, when she secured what was the largest slot machine jackpot in U.S. history, which was $42,949,672. And basically, she took a selfie with the machine because she was going numb and saying it was a life-changing figure. Mm-hmm. And she didn't realize, but she really didn't win nothing. Basically, the New York State Gaming Commission said it was a malfunction in the machine, and she only won $2.25.
Fuck that.
And they also offered her a complimentary steak dinner.
Fuck you.
And
we ain't doing
basically
that.
She's filing a lawsuit with the commission, and they don't have any details about it, but she grew up in foster care and she's raising 4 children as a single mother.
What's she doing? Gambling then?
Dude, the slogan of that day is "F you, pay me." It doesn't matter if it was a glitch. Like, prove that it's a glitch, because I saw the picture of the selfie she took. I wish I had that on there instead of this picture of her in the machine that she was on. But it says you won the jackpot, and it shows that amount on the screen. So that's wild. And then to even just say, we can't give you the 42 million, but we can get you this steak dinner, though.
We can get you this steak dinner. I'm like,
bro, that's a slap in the face. That's a slap in the face. Great A slap.
At least give her 40 or 43, or
43,000. You know what I'm saying? 43,000. That'll change. That'll help change your life too. Would I settle for that? Probably not. I still want to get I'll probably want to get all my stacks. Oh shit, I went too far. I want to get all my stacks. You know
it's comes to the point. You read the comments and people saying they don't have no problem when the machine was malfunctioning, taking people's money.
That too.
So why is it a problem now when somebody wants some?
You know what? This just showed me that they didn't have the money. The casino didn't have that money at all to cover that. Because 42 million, bro, that's some shit you probably see on like fucking Ocean's 11 or some kind of shit, bro.
Now, they said it in malfunction basically because it said she won this much, but the ticket printed out that she won $2.30, something like that.
I'm not sure about it if she had a ticket. I just saw the screenshot. Like, I read it because this happened like in 2016 or whatever. I guess like I think it popped up in the news lately. I think it's because she's able to take this to court and shit. Because she's suing that commission, I think, in the casino.
The casino's going to have it in litigation for forever, so that's not surprising.
don't think she had a paper that came out $2.25. She said she returned. From what it said was, she was told to come back the next day to discuss her winnings, but when she asked an employee what she'll be walking away with, he responded, "You didn't win nothing."
Oh yeah, that
No, I'm
phrase right
fighting
there.
somebody at
That's
that.
not the phrase that pays, motherfucker.
I'm swatting somebody. They say that to me. I'm not winning shit. Really, you're not living today. That's what.
That is not the phrase that pays, motherfucker. You about to get slapped for real.
What kind of bullshit is this?
You about to end up on Barstool Sports.
No shit.
Dang, that's wild, bro. It's crazy, man. Because like, pay her what she's due, man. I don't know.
Here, do it this way. Do an installment plan. Say, hey, we'll pay your bills the rest of your life each month. You know what I'm saying? To bring your bills in every month.
I mean, hell, in the new. I mean, they can do this shit in the
I think the aftermath is gonna be they're gonna settle it out of.
They'll probably settle.
Yeah, for $1 million.
Yeah, and she gonna get something out of it.
She getting something.
Fuck all that. She's supposed to be getting all that money.
Like I'm saying, either way, it's still gonna be life changing. Whatever.
Come to the point, she could go to court and pay lawyer fees, court fees, or you could settle it out of court.
I bet you, a lot of a bunch of lawyers are probably already offered that they won't charge her until they get something, because if they did win, they're gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? Big time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's how the lawyers will probably play that shit out. Like some lawyers are probably like,
"I won't get paid unless you get paid."
Yeah,
that's what they be saying. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that probably says something like that. It's my money. I want it now.
Yeah, that's what they say. Say, "I don't get paid unless you get paid."
Call J.G. Wentworth. Looking at
yeah, so I see it. As I said, the aftermath is it could get settled out of court, but Jay, like you said, it could be the lawyer would tell her, "I don't get paid unless you get paid." Unless
he got to point the string with that. I don't get paid until you get paid.
Hey, we could take it to court and drive them up.
Mm-hmm.
And let the judge handle
even if they win, they get paid for the money, whatever money that's due, and then the lawyer fees and the legal fees on top of that. So that's the big game. That's the big gamble right there, dog.
Yeah,
I hope she. I'm wishing her luck. I hope she gets everything that's due to her.
Oh, she gonna win something. It ain't nothing. It's something.
There ain't no damn steak dinner either.
Nah. Let's get on to our next topic, man. You know I stay in Smyrna. Jay, you stay in Laverne. And Scribs, you used to stay in Smyrna. So
I wish I would have ran into this lady.
Hey, Laverne, man. It's been going on Twitter, Instagram. Everywhere, dog. A Tennessee Police Department fired 5 officers and suspended 3 others after wild allegations of sexual escapades, basically including the Girls Gone Wild style hot tub party. So a female officer who claimed to be in an open marriage was accused of sordid behavior that included oral sex at headquarters and menage a trois. The department opened an internal investigation last month into allegations of rampant sexual escapades and multiple unreported tries involving a female officer identified as Megan Hall and several colleagues. Basically, there was 4 firemen. They got the names of officers, but I'm not going in detail about that. And the department's down nearly 12% of its officers following the scandal, and now employs a total of 60 sworn officers.
Bro, God,
60.
Hey, I already know that they probably changed like they mute like the official song to fucking "Come on, ride that train." Right.
Bro, it's sad because like this lady looks like the real life person from the Zootopia movie.
Hey, Basically,
you are not gonna ruin that movie for me, man. You are not gonna ruin Zootopia. I'm not that.
Hey, also, let me add more to it. Dog.
Go ahead, add on.
Hey, they said it took place at officers' homes, hotels, and they had parties. One escapade was allegedly carried out during a booze-fueled hot tub party where Hall reportedly took off her top at one officer's house. That included family members of the officers. She was also accused of threesomes with a man and his wife. And then she also told off she was in an open marriage. And she also had sex with two off-duty officers by doing oral sex in the department's gym.
Oh, that's some Arnold Schwarzenegger shit, dog.
Bro,
Hey.
you would think she would have
put a whole nother term to the word flexing, dog.
She think you would have had enough money then to fix that fucked up hairline of hers, but I don't know what
she got that 5 head, dog.
She got. Hey, bro, I feel bad for that.
They call her Officer Dome in the precinct.
She gonna love it in jail though.
No, she ain't in jail. She just got fired.
Oh, okay.
Well, what that means, pretty much what that means is she probably can get another job in another PD. So she could probably go to National PD or Metro National PD, or she can even go to hell. She can go across town and go to Smyrna.
Now
she put the DP and PD. The
way I look at this,
hey, you in a visual timeout for that one, dog. Visual timeout. God damn. Put the DP and PD.
Hey,
bro.
Hey, the way I look at this, I can understand her being fired because you're doing stuff at headquarters.
You're doing shit at the job, bro. You can't.
But you talk about you putting out all the business of her at parties and all that. Hey, that's her thing, dog.
I see why they did it. It's not only because you did it on precinct grounds, you know what I'm saying, fucking around, but you're also making the department look bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I mean, Laverne PD isn't really the best police department.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like like Laverne PD, they actually got two precincts in Laverne, and Laverne is smaller than Nashville. If that paints a picture, you know what I'm saying? And you got some shit like this. You got fucking cops and fucking Girls Gone Wild doing a crossover and shit in your own damn department, bro. Yeah, she can peddle those tapes on late night TV, dog.
Most cops are addicted to donuts. This lady addicted to another kind of D.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro.
That
and I think people used to ride in the back of them cop cars. You know, they be trying to ride back there like, what's all this sticky shit back here, cuz?
I don't see how she doing this shit in the cars. You used to everybody seeing what the front seat of a police car looks like. It looks like a goddamn fucking fighter jet cockpit. It's like all kinds of equipment all around. Like, dude, she's a good one. Goddamn. Top flight.
As I said before,
top flight.
I can see her getting fired and the officers out doing this on the
a whole bunch of ways
and on the grounds, but stuff she was doing behind closed doors,
right?
They wouldn't have found out about her doing this until they came out with it and putting it on the news.
See, my wife told me about this. I thought it was just some local news shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't realize how big it was until I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, there's another content creator that I follow. He posted it on, and he's from Texas. He posted it on his feed. I'm like, yo. And I replied to him, I was like, yo, that's my town.
My town, Laverne.
That's crazy, dog.
I grew up in
Laverne.
I know. You know that officer, bro. She used to be your school resource officer.
Yeah, the one that's always walking funny.
Officer
I
Hetty.
probably went to high school with her or something, man.
You probably did.
Shit.
Her name's Sloppy Top Tammy.
I'm gonna be honest. The black bald head dude, he looked familiar.
He looked familiar as shit. I was telling my wife that. I was like, I seen that dude before.
Hey, bro, that black bald head dude.
The city of Laverne is a small town. It's a small industrial town in Tennessee.
I've seen
this dude from somewhere, man. I either bumped into this motherfucker in the Walmart or Target or something. I've seen this dude before, dog.
You look like the token black guy from most cop movies. That's what it is. Cause
The token.
Yeah, I was.
My name is.
I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking
name
I was
is
gonna
Officer
see an
Hightower.
officer
yeah.
in the apartments I stayed in Laverne. I thought I was gonna see one of the officers that stayed in my apartment complex because he used to get around too. Like
Bruh.
he used to get around too in the police department. I ain't gonna
Bruh.
say his name or nothing, but yeah, he used to get around the police
He
department.
probably was in this shit too. Cause like the list, like this isn't even all the officers. This is just a small sampling of the officers involved. There was another picture that I was gonna pull, but the picture was so fucking long, like literally long. It was so long, like they even had people. It looked like an NBA Jam roster.
Oh, look,
it looked like the NBA Jam roster, and he had some motherfuckers that was just shadow. It was just a shadow. They didn't show that picture. It was like kind of like when Michael Jordan was in the NBA Jam. He was player 99 and shit. Had some player 99s in there, dog. This is crazy, dog. For this to bust out and go public like this, bro, is damn.
Can you ID the suspects, man? That one, that one, that one, that one, that
all
one.
All of them.
That whole group right there.
Mm-hmm. I could point them out by their feet. Like, excuse me?
Big Bird back there. Barney over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, God damn, what the
and Officer Hightower's dog.
Yeah.
that dog was in it too.
Cujo was getting that ass.
Damn, dog.
Briggs!
Hey, so I see she got fired, officers got fired, and some of them are suspended. So they're gonna come out with a statement, talk about apologizing, and they're gonna try to hire new officers, basically clean house from the bottom up. And they probably go offer a high pay rate. I can see them offering a high pay rate because they're disgraced and they need more officers with clean slates. They go deeper on the background checks and they go offer a higher pay rate.
I think they do that too. Because this is a mark, bro.
Yeah, especially if everybody's talking about it. This ain't like it's just on Tennessee news.
Dude, I thought it was just gonna be local news. Fucking internet said, "No, hold my beer, dog. We got something for you. We're making this nationwide, bro. It's all over the place." I'm also seeing it on TikTok too. It's crazy, dog. It's damn. I was already upset that I had to move to Laverne because I got priced out of Laverne in the house hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And like, damn, I gotta get back. I got priced out of Smyrna. I'm like, dude, I gotta get back into Smyrna, bro. This is not good.
Hey, but
Smyrna, take me back.
I never knew Judy Hopps would let her life go this far.
Hey, dude, that ruined fucking Zootopia for me, dude. Do not do that.
Hey,
do not ruin fucking Zootopia for me. Don't do that.
Hey,
she do look like every.
No, you do not. She don't. She look like a goddamn peanut M&M. We ain't not. You are not.
Gonna ruin that good. Don't even lie though, dog. If you were single and an officer was hollering at you, you were probably still hit, dog.
That dude get out of free parking. You can get out free parking tickets and stuff.
No offense to the white ladies in Laverne. That do look like a lot of the white ladies in Laverne, though.
Hey, Laverne police, they go handle it, dog. But A-Scripts, Jaguars is making a comeback, dog. They're down by 10. The Chargers just missed a field goal, dog.
That's
it.
Hey, but let's get on to our next topic, man. Basically, Colin Farrell, he did such a great job as playing the Penguin in the Batman. He's getting his own spinoff series.
Mm-hmm.
So we go from Judy Hopps to the Penguin. Let's go.
Fuck you. Can't ruin it. Don't ruin this goddamn Disney movie. I watch it with my daughter. I can't look at it the same way.
Look, the Penguin even got that look like I hit it too. He's like, that shit smelled good. Look at his face.
Hey, but there's some details talking about it. It's gonna be Matt Reeves said it's gonna be basically it's gonna be a sequel after the Batman and before the Batman 2. So
it's like a midquel.
What?
basically,
I'm gonna call it a midquel. It's like between the two movies.
All right. So it's in between 1 and 2. That's what you're saying, right?
It's a prologue. It's a prologue.
I thought it's called epilogue. Epilogue's for the end.
Epilogue.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but Batman's there like, I know you hit it. He's like, I hit it too. Ladder. Your Spanish sucks.
Man, it's bro. It's hold on, but I thought they were wiping all the DC movies and shit. So
it's not a DC movie.
This is his own universe.
Oh, bro.
It's not. It's a DC movie, but it's not part of like the actual DC Snyder or whatever you want to call it universe.
Well, I ain't saying Snyder because the Snyderverse is pretty much dead. I'm talking about the James Gunn's retelling of.
No, it ain't messing with James Gunn in there.
James Gunn said he ain't fucking with Matt Reeves stuff. He likes Matt Reeves.
Dude, what the fuck? It don't make no sense. Like this was the problem that they had in the beginning. They had a whole bunch of individual fucking characters that were on their own shit. So
yeah, but I think
we're gonna end up having another Batman. That's not. I think it's gonna be confusing for the consumer. Because when you're gonna have like James Gunn, he's eventually gonna have a Batman for his Justice League or whatever, and that's just gonna cause brand confusion for the motherfuckers, for the dads who got to buy fucking Batman toys for his kid or whatever the fuck. Or, I don't know, bro. Like DC need to get that shit together.
Hey, while we talking about movies, man, let's get on to another one, man. Let's talk about a good old director, basically Michael Bay, dog. Basically. Facing charges. It's crazy, dog. Basically,
he deserves it.
Italian authorities claim that a homing pigeon was killed by a dolly in the middle of a take on Michael Bay's 2019 Netflix blockbuster 6 Underground. And you already know the director, who has reportedly attempted to clear the case multiple times, denied the allegation in a statement to the outlet, saying he's a well-known animal lover and no animal is involved in the production. And basically Bay isn't taking accusations lightly, man, because he said he was offered by the Italian authorities a chance to settle this matter by paying a small fine, but he's declined to pay the fine because he's not pleading guilty to harming an animal. And in Italy, it is illegal to harm, kill, or capture any wild bird, including pigeons, which are a protected species in the European Union under the Birds Directive.
Thank God Randy Johnson didn't throw that fucking pitch in Italy. When he made that bird explode. Because that motherfucker would have got life in prison.
I mean, and you got Michael Bay looking at it. He's like, wait, that cop did what?
All right, so I guess the dolly was moving and the bird didn't move out the way.
Pigeons be dumb like that, though.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think anything's gonna happen, man. They're gonna dismiss this shit because that's
man, they try to make him pay a fine, and he's denying paying the fine because he's saying he didn't harm no animal.
Now, if they said this pigeon died in one of his fucking many special effects explosions, yeah, bro, go ahead and pay up a little bit. But a dolly, bro, you know how big and slow a dolly is to fucking move. That bird just shouldn't move the fuck out of the way, bro. I think
this is the most French shit I've heard in a while.
The bird should have treated that dolly like women should have treated R. Kelly. Piss. Just move out the way if you didn't want to get peed out.
I'm gonna be honest. Hey, knowing the money Michael Bay got, just pay the damn fee to shut him up.
I don't give a fuck. He deserves it for them Transformer movies. Put him in jail.
And the Ninja Turtle movies.
Put him in jail.
But
Tyler Perry was in the second one. How dare you?
Hey.
The second one was good. The second one was good.
So would y'all really go to court and plead not guilty?
No, honestly, no. Realistically, if it was a small fine, this motherfucker's a millionaire. He could have it was like maybe $100 or francs or whatever the fuck they use in Italy. Fucking
It was
Man,
Birdman,
France.
baby.
euros. They're using euros in Italy.
I think it's euros, though.
So whatever kind of fucking monopoly money he had to pay, just pay the fucking money and just go on about your day.
Hey,
It's not worth. It's not worth going to court because you're gonna be paying more in court fees than the actual fucking the original fine.
I heard Birdman was real offended by this. He said, "You killed one of my cousins, cuz." We catch you on sight.
I'll plead guilty and just pay the fine, keep it pushing, man.
Mm-hmm.
And just will probably never. Well, you still go work in Italy.
Well, way. I wouldn't work in that town.
Yeah,
if that was the case,
exactly.
I'll pay this fine, but expect for me and I would say in the filmmaking community won't be making movies in this town again. That'll probably shake them up and be like, all right, you know what, we'll look past this.
Yeah. What if he brought a bunch of dead chickens there?
What?
I don't know.
It just dropped them on the floor. Like,
all right, going on to our next topic, man.
Like, fuck your pigeons, cuz.
Hey, we're going. I've seen all this. I seen all this like all week when I went to Walmart.
Shit making me thirsty.
I haven't really looked at this soda, but Starry has taken over the Sierra Mist. Basically, Pepsi kicked Sierra Mist to the curb and coming out with Starry. So they put, oh goodness. Coca-Cola has Sprite. And basically Pepsi has Starry. And they said this is like a 82 billion US soda market. And they're going real aggressive on the move.
Oh, it really is.
Yeah, reinvigorating the beverage business. So, I didn't know, but Sierra Mist came out in 2016. Wow.
I didn't know that. I thought it was before then.
Hold on, what was Pepsi? No, hold on. They said in 2016, I apologize, in 2016, with a drink called Mist Twist. That's what they were trying to replace Sierra Mist with. And then Sierra Mist came back. So this soda is supposed to be caffeine-free, lemon lime flavored soda with 0 sugar.
It's named after a Pokemon, though. I can't.
It's got some yellow titties on top of it, bro. I don't know.
Bro, that's a lemon and a lime, bro.
I get what the market is doing here. Okay, I get what they're doing. They got the bold colors. They got, it's just they're. I don't know. I like it. It catches your eye. I saw it the other day when I was at HEB.
I thought it was a knockoff soda, bro. Because Walmart has them all over in the front. Especially when you cash out, like this, like the little coolers are filled with this Starry drink. And I looked at it, I said, "Oh shit, I'll go ahead and pick this up. This looks like some knockoff drink." And I looked at it, $2. I was like, "Hell no, you go back in the rack with that shit."
I mean, it said $2. Oh,
hell no. You go back to the rack with that one, dog.
Hey man, I'm telling you right now, bro. If they made these things 75 cents right now, they're gonna be selling like hotcakes during the goddamn recession.
You would think. I mean, it's a new product. I would if I was fucking Jonathan Pepsi, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I'm the CEO of this company, and we're gonna drop this new brand. I would have dropped it at a lower price just to kind of get it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Well, get them addicted.
On Twitter, there's people that are saying it's actually better than Sprite.
I'll be the judge of that.
They're probably getting paid on Twitter to say that shit.
Who was it? Elon Musk saying that shit?
Yeah,
someone named Rainbow Salt.
Leon. There's a motherfucker named Leon Musk.
It was the guy who was messaging me on Facebook about the Cowboys. This better than Sprite. This better than Sprite. Top 3 reasons it's better than Sprite.
For knowing now, I will go to the store and buy it just to taste it.
I'll try it too.
Because at first I didn't know what it was. I'm like, why the hell I'm seeing this everywhere now?
Bro, I thought it was a knockoff like Sprite product, and I was like, I looked at it, I looked at the price, I saw $2. I said, nope, not today.
What, the bottle or the cans?
No, it was a bottle, like a 20-ounce bottle.
Oh damn!
Yeah. And I looked at it, I was like, not today. 1, it's $2. 2, it's named after a goddamn Pokemon. a flying type Pokemon. I don't trust that shit, bro.
Now seeing what Pepsi's trying to do, I don't even drink soda like that, but I will try it.
What do you mean?
I was wondering.
Oh no, you still doing what you doing? The
Scripps-
vinegar? You doing balsamic vinegar and seltzer water still, bro?
I ain't even did that yet. I forgot all about that, dog.
Don't do that shit.
Don't do that shit.
Do your teeth some favor and don't do that shit.
Bro, your liver's gonna explode. You do that shit.
Hey, I thought Scripps would have tried it. So
Yeah,
when I posted it,
he the chef of the show.
yeah.
I'm drinking some shit with vinegar in there. I ain't not balsamic, but apple cider vinegar. It's all right.
Damn. I wouldn't try that even apple cider vinegar, dog.
Bro, it's about to be a 3-point game for your Chargers, bro.
I know. I'm looking at this shit, bro. I saw that. That's why I keep looking down. I got a sports ticker on my phone. I keep looking down.
That's crazy.
I'm like, I'm thinking that maybe Esther's bet on the Chargers instead of bet on the Jaguars, like I told him.
Nah, dog.
There it is. There's a touchdown. It's a 3-point game.
Bro.
That's crazy, dog.
I told Esther he should have took the Jags with their plus 1,700.
I ain't liking this, dog. I ain't liking this.
Damn, I should have.
It's not a 3-point. It's a 4-point game. It's 26. It's 26-30.
And there's still 5 minutes left.
There's still 5 minutes.
The halftime bet, man. You should have did the halftime.
To be real, they don't even got to kick an onside kick. I wouldn't even take no chances kicking an onside kick.
They just need another touchdown.
This is crazy, bro. The Chargers are having one of the most epic implosions ever in football playoff history.
You know what? Honestly, if whatever it takes for them to come back home to San Diego, bro, I'm down for this shit.
Come back.
They should have never left San Diego.
Wasn't there a yellow card song that was called? I should.
Hey, you know, I would drink that drink. I would drink a sorry drink, and yes, partly because it is named after a Pokemon.
It's true.
You called me out of my lies. You called me out of my lies.
This tastes like a pink fairy right here.
Thank you for keeping me honest. Like, I just take a sip. It's a flying type. I'm not liking how the Chargers games ended up though, bro. You know,
Joey Bosa about to get ejected. That's his second technical right there.
I call him the flag on sportsmanlike call. Oh, that's his second one.
Yeah, it's the second one, I think.
We need to either change the subject or end the subject today, dog. I'm about to go cry in my car.
Hell no, dog.
I said, hell to the no.
Force that on the kickoff, they can kick an onside kick, and they'll still be out there.
I'm not liking this at all.
50 or 40. Yeah, man, but I'm gonna try a story, dog. Next time I go to Walmart, I'm gonna give me a bottle and check it out, dog. See what the hype.
Get the zero sugar one though, right there, bro.
Hell, I ain't getting no zero sugar.
Booty bump it.
I ain't getting no zero sugar. I'm gonna get the regular kind to see what the hype.
Or get both. Get the zero sugar in the.
Yeah,
sugar.
see if it's like Dr. Pepper.
Sugar, bro.
The Dr. Pepper zero.
I can't
sugar
taste the difference
the
between the zero sugar and the regular Dr. Pepper, bro.
It's the same. I don't know how they do. It's the same.
It tastes the same, cause they might have done the same thing with Story, bro.
Like when it comes to diet Coke and regular Coke, you could taste the difference.
Well, on the zero sugar, I thought it was they used like Splenda.
And the suckers went for 2 and got it.
That's all.
Damn.
Oh my God.
We got any more topics, Doug?
Damn, they went for 2 and got it, bro.
We got any more topics? I'm about to go cry in the car.
Damn. Hey, dog, they finna.
These motherfuckers had a 20.
They were up 24 to nothing. Lawrence threw 4 interceptions already.
This is crazy, dog.
Damn, bro.
I said, hell to the no. This is the most San Diego Chargers.
Damn, I wish I should have picked the Jaguars.
I told you at halftime, bro. You got to get in on that halftime comeback bet for cheap. That's the secret right there. You might lose $5, you might win 400.
That's all our topics, man.
Thank God.
Hey, let's get into our closing notes, man. Final notes, man. We're gonna close class, dog. Hey, go ahead and start off. We'll do a different. Start off, Jay.
Man, I want to throw my thoughts and prayers to the Los Angeles Chargers. I don't know how the hell you guys dropped a 22-point lead into a 2-point spread. I'm in the fucking in a nightmare right now. But I thank everybody who came through. You can find us on pretty much everywhere: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, at the Unintelligent Graduates. Drop us a line on Twitter at the Unintel Grad. Give us some feedback. Tell us what you thought about the show. What you think we can improve on. All that's greatly appreciated. As for me, you can find me on Instagram at Hey Kuya or KuyaJ_64, on YouTube at KuyaJ64, and on Twitter on Twitch at Hey KuyaJ. Salam out to everybody again for stopping through. We appreciate it. That's all I got. Damn these damn Chargers. Bolt up, motherfucker. Bolt up, guys.
Oh, they bolted up. They left. That's
they bolted down.
They left at halftime. They thought this game was over.
They really did.
Oh,
what
boy.
You guys
And I just want to send a future RIP to the LA Chargers here coming up here in the next 4 minutes. This is like a college game, bro. They're in Jacksonville with all the momentum and everything, bro. This is crazy
right now.
But also an RIP to Elvis Presley's daughter,
Lisa Marie.
Yes, Nicolas Cage's ex-wife. So it's
damn for real.
Yeah, they were married at one point.
And Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael. I knew about Michael Jackson.
Yeah, she used to change his nose for him daily.
I hear
you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's just crazy. A lot of people passing away in the last few years, of course, and and just like another season, the Dallas Cowboys season will die this Monday. So let's give a shout out to my boy Q. All right, this is gonna either way, but I get man, again, thank you for checking out the show. You guys can follow us at the Unintelligent Graduates at pretty much anywhere. Just type it in, and we're the only people named the Unintelligent Graduates. You can find me, bscribs88, pretty much anywhere, except for the hubs or OnlyFans. I'm sorry if you're searching for my sexy self on there, you ain't gonna find me yet. So I ain't gotten that low to showing my mitts off for money. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, that's all I got. A hell of a football game going on.
Yeah,
no, it ain't.
This is good as hell. Hey, dog, they finna.
It's almost like it's scripted, right? It's almost like it's scripted, right?
Here we go.
All right, bring
you was just talking about someone paid Trevor Lawrence to throw the game. Hey, man.
Oh, hey, they get the ball back. The Chargers just went
head on him, Jay.
The Chargers just went 3 and out, bro. The Chargers just went 3 and out.
Hey, though. You can find me, Sir Esters, on all platforms. You can find us at The Unintelligent Graduates on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, The Unintel Grads. You listen to us on Apple Podcasts, please give us 5 stars. And keep telling people about us. Sharing is caring.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for all our listeners, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. And keep telling people about us, because we're trying to grow. And even if we don't have 2 million, we just love doing this, man, because we have people that listen to us and tell us about our show. So I have a quote here by Martin Luther King. This is one I like, just to keep you motivated and keep you doing what you're doing. Basically, he says, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Take that in consideration. And always know you do not need a 4-year degree to be a graduate. As long as you're bettering yourself, you're becoming a graduate. And yeah, you might say these 3 fellows are unintelligent, but you come to realization that this is our show, The Unintelligent Graduates, and we're out. Peace.
Fucking San Diego choking like that, like Laverne PD.
Hey, dog, that is wild, dog.
Leave some